Previously, everything changed. Gorky stood face to face with Zeno himself, unfazed, fearless. He had already erased both of Zeno's royal guards, like they were nothing. And for the first time in countless eras, the Omni King was angry. Zeno's aura erupted, shaking the entire palace as he growled, "Gorky, this ends now. I won't allow you to cause any more destruction." But Gorky only smirked. "If you really think you can stop me, go ahead and try, Zeno." Enraged, Zeno unleashed a massive burst of divine energy straight at Gorky. But Gorky just sidestepped it effortlessly. Almost disappointed, he said, "Is this what I waited all this time for, Zeno?" Zeno tightened his fists. "This battle has only just begun." And then, Gorky launched forward, energy ripping through the air. "So tell me, Zeno, should I end this right here?" But Zeno fired back. "You don't have the strength to defeat me. Understand?" Their auras collided. Beams, blasts, shockwaves. Both warriors unleashed a storm of attacks that tore apart entire layers of reality. Meanwhile, far away, Kaido watched the clash and smirked. "Good. Zeno is completely occupied with Gorky. So what do you all say? Should we start our battle?" Tien stepped back, fear in his voice. "No, this is too much. We can't fight them. We'll die." But Piccolo raised his voice. "Don't say that. If we give up now, everyone's hope dies with us." Even Frieza nodded. "For once, I agree. Judging from their power, defeating them won't be easy. But we have no choice. We must fight together." Kale trembled. "But is that even possible? He killed Saiyan legends like Vegeta and Gohan, brutally. Even Jiren, someone beyond all limits, was wiped out. He erased Tapu, a god of destruction, like he was dust. Their power, it's beyond anything we understand." Caulifla snapped back. "Stop talking like a coward, Kale. We're Saiyans. We don't run from monsters like them." Then Frost stepped forward, cold-eyed. "Run? You won't even get the chance to escape. Not one of you." And then, everything fell apart. Frost stepped forward, smiling coldly as he said, "Honestly, I don't think any of you can escape from here alive." He walked right up to Kaido and Kura, bowed, and declared, "My lords, I am willing to serve you. If you wish, I can help you eliminate every single one of them." Champa roared from behind. "Frost, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind?" Frieza folded his arms and scoffed. "Typical. This is exactly what I expect from someone like you." Kaido smirked. "Your offer isn't bad, Frost. But we don't need you. So just die." Before Frost could even react, Kaido's hand pierced straight through him. One brutal strike. Frost's body dropped lifelessly to the ground. Champa grunted. "That's what you deserve, traitor." Kaba clenched his fists. "Everyone, if we don't fight together, we're finished. Attack them now." All remaining warriors charged forward with everything they had. Everyone except Krillin, who froze in fear, unable to move. Kura stepped ahead, almost excited. "Amazing. This is going to be fun." He rushed in, unleashing a storm of attacks, and Kaido immediately followed. No, Kura. I'm not letting you enjoy this alone." The two monsters attacked together, firing blast after blast, tearing through the arena. The entire Tournament of Power stage shook violently under their overwhelming power. Warriors tried to fight back, but one after another, they fell. Bodies collapsed. Screams faded. Dust settled. Minutes later, most of the fighters were already dead. Only a handful remained broken, bleeding, barely standing. Kale, wounded and trembling, whispered, "Cauliflower, didn't I tell you? They're too strong." But Cauliflower snapped back, rage in her eyes. "Shut up. This won't end like this. He killed so many of our people. I'm not letting him walk away." She forced herself to stand, only to realize the horrifying truth. Every warrior around her lay dead. Cauliflower's aura cracked with fury as she screamed, "You'll pay for this. Every last one of you. Kaba's last stand. Vado's sacrifice." But then, Cauliflower's rage froze, because her eyes fell on Kaba, barely standing, bleeding, trembling. Kaba faced the two angel-like monsters alone. He clenched his fists and roared, "You killed my master. You killed Vegeta-sensei. I won't forgive you. I'll tear both of you apart with my own hands." As his anger exploded, Kaba transformed, his Saiyan aura tearing through the ground as he rose into Super Saiyan. Kaido laughed instantly. "Hey, Kura, look at this tiny insect. He really thinks he can kill us." Kura stepped forward, smirking darkly. "You foolish child. Doesn't fear ever cross your mind? Do you even understand WHO you're threatening? When the strongest couldn't touch us, what makes you think you can do anything?" But Kaba didn't back down. He tightened his grip and glared at both of them. "You'll understand soon enough." Then, Kaba roared and punched with every ounce of strength he had. But nothing happened. Not a scratch. They didn't even flinch. Kura caught Kaba by the throat and whispered, "Are you done? Because this is where it ends." Kaba struggled, fought, tried to break free, but it was useless. Kura raised his hand and unleashed a massive ki blast right in Kaba's face. The explosion erased him completely. Kale screamed, "No, Kaba." Kaido turned to her. "Stop screaming. It's pointless. He's already dead." Even Champa shouted, "Kaba, no." Champa's aura exploded with fury. "You fools. I will not spare any of you." Ignoring Vado's desperately calling his name, Champa charged at Kaido and Kura with full power, throwing strikes, blasts, everything he had. But nothing worked, not even slightly. Champa unleashed a gigantic ki blast, and even that did nothing. Kaido cracked his neck and grinned. "Now this is getting entertaining. Killing fools like you is almost fun." He struck, but just before the attack landed, Vados appeared in front of Champa, blocking the blow with her staff. The clash sent shockwaves everywhere. Her knees hit the ground. She was badly injured. Champa's voice trembled. "Vados, why? Why would you step in? Why are you doing this?" Vados smiled faintly, despite the pain. "Lord Champa, I warned you this wasn't right." But Kura raised his hand again. "Then how about this?" He fired another monstrous blast. Vados rushed forward, using every bit of her angelic power to shield Champa. The force was overwhelming. Her arms shook. Her aura cracked. She whispered through gritted teeth, "Forgive me, Lord Champa," are her last words. Champa joins in, pushing with all his power. But it doesn't matter. A colossal explosion swallows them both. When the smoke clears, Champa and Vados are gone, erased. Kaido laughs. Did they really think they could block that? Kale and Cauliflower freeze in shock. Then Cauliflower grabs Kale's hand. Get up, Kale. Enough is enough. They've crossed the line. We're ending this now. The two fuse. A blinding surge of energy fills the battlefield. Kefla is born. Diane whistles. Damn, look at this. They've left a mountain of corpses behind. Kefla snarls. Today, only one side walks away alive. Either you or us. Kaido cracks his neck. Why even ask? We came here for one reason. To erase all of you. Kefla launches a furious strike, but Kura steps in, catching the attack effortlessly. Kefla's punch lands with planet-breaking force, yet Kura doesn't budge. He slams his fist into her gut. Kefla flies back, smashing into the ground, but she gets up immediately, rage burning hotter. She powers up even further, her aura tearing the sky apart. Kaido tilts his head. Fusion, huh? I've seen something like this long ago. Very impressive, but ultimately useless. Meanwhile, in the sky above, Zeno vs. Gorky continues shaking all of reality. Zeno's attacks rain down endlessly. Gorky fires back with equal force, matching him blow for blow. Both unleash a massive ki blast at the same time. The beams collide. A universe-shaking explosion erupts. Zeno narrows his eyes. I didn't expect this to be so difficult. He's stronger than I thought. He's countering everything I throw at him. Gorky wipes blood off his lip and smirks. What's wrong, Zeno? Surprised? I know exactly what you're thinking, but it's useless now. I came prepared this time. Fully prepared. Gorky smirks, his aura trembling like a living storm. Fully prepared, like I said. And then it happens. His power erupts again, brighter and heavier than before. All the wounds he took in his fight with Zeno begin closing instantly. Zeno's eyes widen in disbelief. Impossible. You mastered God healing technique too? No way. How? This shouldn't even be possible for someone like you. But Gorky only laughs. What you just saw, Zeno, that was only a preview. There's far more I haven't shown yet. Enough to blow your mind apart. Before Zeno can react, Gorky blitzes forward, shaking the very space around them. Zeno charges in too, thinking, whatever happens, it all depends on me now. I can't retreat. I can't surrender. I must destroy him at any cost. Their clash restarts. A storm of fists, blasts, and explosions strong enough to tear timelines apart. Meanwhile, back on the ground, Kefla keeps firing attacks at the two angels, but they dodge everything like it's child's play. Her rage grows, but her attacks do nothing. With steps forward, tense, Beerus trembles with contained fury. Then Beerus explodes. Enough! I can't watch this any longer. Whiz warns gently. Lord Beerus, you know what this means. Beerus roars. I know. I'm not a coward, Whis. And I'm done standing by. He leaps into the tournament arena, cracking the entire platform on landing. I've seen enough. You two, I should have stepped in long ago. But I delayed. Not anymore. Not for even a single second. Beerus's aura bursts open. Fierce, violent, beyond divine. He transforms. A new, never seen before form. A form overflowing with destructive chaos. Kaido's eyes widen. What? What? Kura, are you seeing this? His power, it's above a god of destruction. Kura nods slowly. Yes, higher than a destroyer god. But even so, it won't change anything. It won't matter. Beerus dashes forward with blinding speed. A direct strike aimed at Kaido's face. But Kaido just stands there, calm, unmoving. Beerus's attack hits, and Kaido stops it with one hand. No reaction, no damage, not even a twitch. The battlefield falls silent. Before Kaido can even breathe, Beerus vanishes. Gone from sight, Kaido's eyes widen. What? And in the next instant, wham! Beerus appears behind him, landing a hit so brutal, it launches Kaido across the entire arena. Kefla gasps. Lord Beerus, that was incredible. But Beerus doesn't stop. He turns instantly toward Kura and launches a fierce strike. This time though, Kura simply raises his hand and catches Beerus's attack like it's nothing. With a mocking smile, he growls, "Did you really think he and I are the same? You idiot." Kura's counterpunch lands, a monstrous blow that sends Beerus crashing into the ground, skidding across the shattered tiles. Kaido rises, furious. "Stupid god of destruction, you're finished." He charges at Beerus like a demon, but Kefla jumps in, screaming with rage, throwing a powerful punch. For a moment, it looks like she might land it, but Kaido doesn't care. He doesn't flinch. He slams her with a savage strike, snapping the air apart. Kefla crashes down, barely alive. Kaido steps over her. "Stay out of my way, weak Saiyan." He appears directly before Beerus. "So Beerus, you thought you could kill me? Watch carefully now. The same fate that took Champa and Vados is yours too." He leans closer, voice venomous. "Oh, and yes, I heard Champa was your brother. You didn't even try to save him. You just watched him die. Some brother you are." Beerus's eyes flare with pure rage. He rises and swings. A violent punch, but Kaido catches it effortlessly. Pathetic. Another hit. A devastating one. Beerus collapses, broken, barely breathing. Kaido lifts his hand. "Now die right here." But right then, Whis appears in front of Beerus. "Stop." Kaido smirks. "Oh, so you're the angel of destruction. You tried so hard to guide this fool, but he ignored you. Now he'll pay for his mistake." Whis shakes his head. "No, I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to kill him." Kaido narrows his eyes. "You think you can stop me? You haven't seen even a fraction of my power." Whis steps forward, calm but deadly serious. "Then allow me to show you why that confidence may be your last mistake. I've understood your power perfectly. You killed my father, but Lord Beerus has nothing to do with your past. Whatever happened to you, he isn't responsible. So you can't kill him." Kaido smirks. "I don't care. He stepped in my way, so he dies." Whis steps forward. "If that's how you want it, then I have no choice. I'm not moving." Kaido laughs. "Do you really think your approval or denial matters to me? Idiots. You can both die together." Kaido unleashes a massive attack straight at Whis and Beerus. Whis braces himself, pushing back with all his power. A gigantic explosion erupts across the battlefield. Kaido scoffs. "Foolish angel and god of destruction, if you had obeyed me, You could have saved your own lives. But then, Kaido freezes. He senses something terrifying. A new energy fills the arena. Whis appears in front of him, but this time in a form no angel should ever possess. Kaido's eyes widen. Impossible. Angels don't have transformations. So what is this? Whis calmly replies, I told you, you forced me. Beerus whispers, shocked. Whis, you? Whis looks back at him. Lord Beerus, I won't let anything happen to you. That's my promise. Kaido growls. So this is your little trick? Interesting. To think someone other than the Grand Priest could wield such power. He smirks. Looks like the Grand Priest hid more from us than we thought. Whis steps forward. None of that matters now. If it's a fight you want, then I'm ready. Whis launches at Kaido. Kaido blocks, but is pushed back, shocked by the force. Kura laughs from the distance. Looks like you finally found someone who can match you, huh? Kaido grins. Don't get excited, Kura. This is only the beginning. The real fight starts now, and I'm going to enjoy every second. Tien watches in disbelief. This power, it's like he's the Grand Priest himself. Even Zeno stares and says, So, you're the Supreme Angel, the strongest of them all. I never thought we'd discover it so soon. At that exact moment, Goroki launches a devastating hit straight at Zeno. Zeno-sama can't even react. He's smashed across the palace and sent flying, crashing brutally into the distance. Zeno slowly rises, furious. Enough. I won't tolerate any of this anymore. The air shifts. Power begins to gather around him. Violent, unstable, divine. And then, a massive explosion erupts through the Omni Palace. The entire realm trembles under the pressure. A blinding flash covers everything, and Zeno-sama finally reveals his true form. All the angels and gods stare in absolute shock. Belmod mutters, So, this is the real power of the Omni King. Even Whis is stunned. I never imagined Lord Zeno would ever need to transform. His power, it's overwhelming. Zeno looks at the battlefield. I didn't think it would come to this, but since it has, you will handle him. Goroki laughs. You think that matters, Zeno? It doesn't. In fact, I've been waiting for this moment. He raises his hand, and his aura erupts like a dying star. Goroki powers up, his strength skyrocketing. His energy now far surpasses even the Supreme Angel. But then, he freezes. A strange, terrifying dark energy washes over him. What? What is this? Everyone looks one direction. It's Goku. Dark energy surges from him like a raging storm. His eyes, his aura, his presence. Everything is different. He's not just angry. He's something beyond anger. Even Zeno stares at him in shock. I know what that energy is. But this is far beyond anything it should be. Out of nowhere, a massive ki blast tears through the battlefield, slamming straight into Goroki and sending him crashing across the realm. Goku's energy explodes outward, a violent, unstable shockwave, ripping the entire space apart. And then it happens. For the first time ever, Goku transforms into Dark Ultra Instinct. His aura is pitch black lightning. His eyes glow like a fallen god, and the whole Omni Palace shakes under his presence. Goku steps forward, voice broken with rage. I'll erase you, all of you. His ki spikes again, terrifying, endless. You killed my son. You killed my friends. The ground cracks beneath him. Now every single one of you will die.